Hello everybody, and welcome to another War of the Spark Sealed video. Today we are playing in the early access event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, so thank you so much, Wizards, for giving me an account for this event for free. But before I dive into the build, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out a ton. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to get updates whenever I post new content, including more War of the Spark Sealed videos and draft videos. And if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave us in the comments section down below. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get into this event here. Let's see what rares we're working with. Going to be hard to beat the rares we got last time around because we got Liliana, but ooh, 3 rare planeswalkers in different colors and plane-wide celebration. A citizen token that's all colors. Oh my gosh, this is going to be sick. Oh, I love this card. Oh my gosh, our pool is sick, and Sarkhan is unbelievable, so let's go. Okay. Oh, Emergence Zone, so you can Banefire during end step. I'm not 100% sure what Emergence Zone does, but okay. I like it. So we're just going to go through and click all the cards that I think are like playable in sealed or okay in sealed. And then we'll go from there. So we're not playing white. That's much as clear. None of our rares are really white. We might splash white for Sarkhan depending on what good green stuff we get, but we'll play the Augur, a couple Callous Dismissals. Contentious Plan. This is a really hard mode to see it in. Let's play the Erratic Visionaries, the Casmina's Transmutation. We'll start with Flux Channeler in, no escape. Oh, lets you cast spells like the Head Flash. Oh, that's sick. Oh, it's the land, right. Rescuer Sphinx really performed well last time I got to play with it. We'll play these 2 cards. Bond of Insight seems like it could be decent. Like the Reaver, like the Blithering, the Vizier is good. Bond is alright, probably. Probably not playing my black cards either. They're just not really good enough. There's not a good reason to play black. Okay, we have 2 Jaya's Greetings, so red's already looking pretty good. Spellgorger, weird. I like it. Bold Bend is good. Kind of. Not as good. We're going to play the Raging Crunch. Honor the whatever it's called. Sarkhan. Cyclops. Oh, sometimes Mowu is content to gnaw on a bone. Sometimes he wants the whole skeleton. Wise words, Jiang Yangu. Yang, whatever it's called. So our red cards are alright. Then our best green card is this one, and other than that, we don't have any green cards. So definitely not playing green. Let's look. This card's good, but we don't really have a reason to play white. Ooh, this card is right in our colors. Perfect. We might just want to play green for Domri's Ambush. And we have a Gateway Plaza. Mana Geo does good work if you're splashing, so does Guild Globe. Probably not Prismite, but you never know. So do we want to splash green? Do we want to play our Planeswalkers? What does this guy do again? Oops, did I just add him to my deck? Yes, I did. Creatures have lifelink. Deals 1 damage to player or Planeswalker. Okay, this card's not very good. He's worse than Kaya, and we're not playing a triple black / white card. We might splash green for Domri's. Domri is like a fight spell. Domri's Ambush. Or do we want to splash white for Elite good guard mate? Probably not. Probably not worth splashing white. Plane-wide Celebration. I do like. But only that and Vivian's Grizzly and Band together are really good, so we only have like 3 good green cards. We could play a Bolt Bend, but that's not great. Dreadhorde Twins is probably a good card to play. I don't really want to play Relentless Advance, but I might just have enough instant and sorcery synergy with Cyclops and Spellgorger weird that it's worth it. And Bonds of Insight. Maybe Crush Descent is a little bit more playable than I gave it credit for before. I think it's pretty bad, though. So I'm probably not going to play that. But looks like we're playing red-blue. Don't really want the Stone Blades, I don't think. Or the Bolt Bend. Bolt Bend's actually probably pretty good. On-Crop Invader, not really as much. Chain Whip Cyclops is nice, though. Maybe I do want Dovin, but probably not. I don't love Dovin. I think we can afford to play these, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I think we will. I like splashing with if it seems doable, and they're both pretty good. Okay, now let's just go through and first of all, obviously, putting those Soul Ring sleeves on. Kazmina, Jayas, man. We have a lot of ways to proliferate, but not really a ton of ways to put counters on things. So Sarkon's going to be a beast in this deck. Maybe we don't need the Domri. Domri and Domri's Ambush are probably unnecessary. That means we don't need Gateway Plaza. So only going to play the best of the best. Probably don't need Bolt Bend. It's probably a bit too inefficient. I kind of want to try it out, though. I don't love Relentless Advance, but it works well with like Bonds of Insight and stuff. How many spells do we have right now? We have 10 creatures. We have 5 instants and 8 sorceries, so we don't really need it. Role Reversal is going to be sick. I like the Crunch. I like the Honor the God Pharaoh. Flux Channeler I like just because it works well with some of our +1/+1 counter guys. I don't think Contentious Plan is bent for this deck. We don't have quite enough stuff to be proliferating, really. We'll just randomly proliferate with... maybe we'd rather have it than Flux Channeler. I guess we have Spellgorger Weird. We have Spellgorger Weird, a couple of, like, Amass guys. It's going to be fine. We'll put it back in. Guild Globe is unnecessary because we already have the colors. Okay, probably don't need Mana Geode in our 2-color deck. I like it if you're playing splashes, but not in 2 colors, especially because we don't have a ton of things to ramp into. So we need to cut one more card. I could see it being Callous Dismissal. I could see it being Flux Channeler. But I think it will be... Hate to say it, but Bolt Bend's probably getting the axe. It's just too hard to say if it's got, that card's going to be any good. Anyway, that is going to do it for the build portion. Let's dive into some matches. Let me know if you would have done anything differently in the comments. And I do want to once again say thank you to Wizards for letting me play in this free pre-release event. I do appreciate it. Yeah. How many wins do you think this deck is going to get, folks? Let me know in the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, pause the video and leave a comment to let me know how many wins you think it's going to get to. I like this deck, though. We are ready. Alexander Rosedahl, prepare to meet your doom. Oh, this is a fine hand. Ooh, that hand just got even better. I was like, this hand is fine, and then I just drew, like, my best card. And now it's even a more fine hand. I like the new battlefield. It looks cool. Ouch! That's not good for me. Mr. Domri. Please, no. No, Domri. Don't do me like this. I could have had you in my deck, but instead... I think I want to play the Crunch. It's no double Liliana. That is correct, Griffin Miner. It is definitely no double Liliana. We're going to just play the Crunch because we don't want to just get whacked. Oh, God. Well, Crunch down, as they say. Don't really want to play Bond until we've already played a couple of instants. So we're just going to hold up No Escape next turn. And then we'll play the Sarkon and make a dragon. Oh, right. Creatures can't be countered. Oh, luckily for me, It's not a creature. Oh my gosh, I played that so poorly. View battlefield. Let's see. So this is -3, and then I can proliferate again and make another dragon. That sounds good to me. Wow, feeling very nice that I got to counter that Arlen. Well, that's not good. I sense a Domri fight in my future. Oh yes, I was not wrong. 'Tis not grand. And now I am in bad shape here. Yikes. Ooh. So I can return 1 instant, up to 2 instant and or sorcery cards. So I definitely want either double Jaya's Greeting or Role Reversal. I think I have to take double Jaya's Greeting. And now I will kill this thing. Definitely don't want that. So now next turn I can play one of my creatures, and if Domri goes for a fight, I can play the other Jaya's Greeting. So I'll probably play the Rescuer Sphinx. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah. We're not technically dead. If he goes for the fight with the Primordial Worm, we're still in it. Aha! Alexander Rosedal has made a mistake. The classic blunder. That's an instant? What? This card is so good. Wow, yeah, we're dead. Wow, Band Together is a great common. I'm going to go ahead and say best green common, probably. I mean, I haven't looked at all of the green cards in super much detail, like to make my official top 5 list. But yeah, that seems great. At instant speed. Opponent with turn 3 Domri there really didn't let us get going. Oh, yes. Josh Tucker TV. Prepare to meet your doom. Yeah, we have both of our big payoffs. Spellgorger Weird is going to be huge. And our best card. I love it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 5. Aw, he's got a counter. Oh, yes. I knew Flux Channeler would be good. Flux Channeler and Sarkhan, home together at last. Oh, no. Why? What is with my opponents and rare 3-mana Planeswalkers? Well, that's not good for me. Now is it? Wow, what is with them in 3-mana Planeswalkers that are rares? It's not nice. So it gains Vigilance and Reach. Ambitious to think that this isn't going to grow. Okay. I think we're going to go with the Dreadhorde Twins. And then hopefully be able to play Sarkhan next turn. Hard to say what's doing. Oh, what's working right now. Role reversal is going to be sweet when we give him a zombie token and take his 5-drop this turn. That's going to be fun. Ugh. 3-mana planeswalkers are brutal to play against. Ooh, the Grizzly. Hello, my friend Grizzly. Monsieur Grizzly. No blocks. Yeah, he did not play a big creature for me to roll reversal. Not gonna lie, that's a little bit bad for me. Ugh. I need to draw a mountain so I can play Sarkhan. I'm confident. I believe we're gonna draw a mountain. Mountains are the best draws, so obviously I'm gonna draw one. Oh, it's an island. Of course. The second best option. Huh. Let's just Flux Channeler. Because that'll make this into a 3/3 and this into a 4/4 later. But I don't really want to cast this when I don't have any instants in my graveyard. He is drawing an extra card every turn. Yep, and he can cast them with Flash. Which is bad, of course, but Sarkhan's going to put some pressure onto him. And I'll get to proliferate onto Sarkhan, and it's all just a setup. Sarkhan the Masterless. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. That was a brutal. What the heck? Courage in Crisis. Just what? Why? How was that so good? Thank you, Island. Always nice to see you. Let's just do a little bit of exchanging. I'll see you later, Griffin Miner. Oh yes, proliferate is good. So he has some 2/2s. Let's see. What do we want to attack here? We can attack with this. This thing gets double blocked really easily. No attacks. We will keep it back. Holding back for now. Once I draw a mountain, I'll be able to catch back up a little. Ooh. Using the Prison Realm. My board is sweet. Thank you, Avin O'Shea. I think the cards on the board are pretty sweet too. Nice little combos going on. Is he really getting rid of Flux Channeler? He's got to get rid of the weird, right? It would be weird not to. Oh, man. It's actually kind of funny how the word weird is spelled. I before E, except before C, after C. Or in cases like... Yeah, the weird is pretty good. What did he target? Oh, he targeted Flux Channeler. Bizarre. I guess I have 3 creatures that all get buffed, so he might be a little bit afraid of that. Mountain. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is called ultimate value, where you just completely pwn your opponent by giving them your creature, and then I'm going to get back that exact combo in a moment. Actually, I'll do it right now. No, I want this to be a 6/6. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes. That is good. That is good stuff right there. Oh, yes. That is so good. I never realized. Oh my god, Role Reversal Callous Dismissal is like the ultimate combo of my deck. I have 2 Callous Dismissals, and then Bond of Insight, I'm going to do it again. What? 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 How? Oh my gosh, this is so unfair. Oh my god, is that unfair. X damage target creature, where X is number of instant. I have 2 instants and sorceries in the graveyard. There is Sarkhan mana. I don't think I can cast him though here. I think I gotta go for the bond. Get this guy up to a 6/6 so he can attack as well. Oh my god. I want Role Reversal. And I can either get Callous Dismissal, or I can just take Commence the Endgame. I used Role Reversal to take the white guy. Do I want Callous Dismissal or Commence the Endgame? Commence the Endgame is probably a bit too expensive. Maybe it's a bit greedy to take that. I could see taking... I'm going to take Callous Dismissal. Okay, we will exchange control of your land and my 2/2. So pretty much just killed his land there. So let's just attack both at that guy. And this thing can attack because it has haste. Oh, sign me up. Oh, yes. He can like triple block my Spellgorger weird, but then I just kill his 2 non-Dreadhorde Twins creatures. Same if he triple blocks my other guy. Oh, the old triple jump. Oh my god. This is awesome. Holy smokes. Wow. That is a sick combo. Role Reversal, Callous Dismissal. Kind of wishing I'd gotten back a different instant now, but it doesn't matter. Having this one's really good. My Spellgorger weird has 5 counters on it. Oh my god. Just realized that. How many instances am I in? 4, so I can't quite kill this. Oh, I would probably just bounce that anyway. Oh my god, Arboreal Grazer. It's too good. Oh, and he concedes. Oh, yes. Oh, sweet justice. We were going to bounce the 5/5, Cyclops something, or bounce 5/5, play Sarkhan. Oh my gosh, that was great. That was awesome. So this format is pretty cool, not going to lie. My deck is cool. I like this deck. Weird flex. Which one was the weird flex? Oh well. I'll figure it out eventually. Did I flex my muscles or something? You never know. Jake and Jolair Magic. On the draw, we're going to keep this. Is that a bug that you always draw island when you have all islands? Oh, I was just kind of thinking it was sick. Like a cool thing. I like, when I first saw that card, I really didn't, that's not like how I pictured that card playing out. Wow, the old Banehound on turn 3. Terror of Sealed. Come on, red land. Why don't I ever draw mountains in this type of situation? Jesus, Banehound. You're a monster. Oh. It's hard without tones. Oh my gosh. Could I just buy a land? How much, Magic Gods? How much? How much will you charge me to just buy a mountain? I've never known what it's like to have a mountain before. It must be fun. Look at this Banehound. This is just pathetic. Just sitting here. A Nightmare Hound, unable to attack past a Sphinx bird thing. Oh my goodness. Give me a mountain. Can you just stop it, deck? Can I buy a land? Oh, that's not what I meant, Cornball. It's just an expression. Oh my goodness, this is a catastrophe. This happens every time I keep a one-color hand on MTG Arena. Maybe it's just confirmation bias, but it feels so bad. At least I have a lot of cards for Commence the Endgame now. Just end me. Just end me. I should have probably... I mean, if I don't find a mountain, I'm probably losing this game anyway. So it doesn't really matter that I use this then instead of playing a Flux Channeler or something. Come on, deck. Give me a mountain. One time. Before my opponent plays Kaya. Yes! Oh, I never doubted you for an instant, deck. I never doubted you. I always believed. Oh, yes, and we get to scry. Why would I attack there? No way am I attacking. Ooh, that would have been for no reason and pretty bad. Commence the Endgame is going to make me a card that's going to eat one of his guys for breakfast. And this card is going to die at some point. Of course he does. He does have the Kaya. Why wouldn't he have the Kaya? Oh no, it's not a good game. We've got him. We've got him right where we want him. We want mountains. I did that in the wrong order. That was not great. Trying to bait him into using this Kaya so I can get my dragon. And then the dragon just completely shuts these down. Ah, the Raging Crunch. I like the flavor of Crunch and Crunch Wrangler. They're just so cute together. Another Nissa. Of course, probably. I always play against Nissa. Why wouldn't I? Oh no, what is this? Please don't be something scary. Oh. That's not that bad for me at all. Another Banehound? Oh, say it ain't so. I love seeing Banehounds when my opponents are playing them. Okay. Okay. So we're going to commence the endgame. He's going to Kaya Bane of the Dead on his turn. Then we're going to play Sarkhan and Jaya's Greeting on the same turn. This is minorly scary, but we're going to eat it for breakfast here. And the reason we didn't play the mountain was because we wanted to be able to amass for a little bit bigger. So now I kind of regret not playing the land because I could swap with the Kaya. I could minus it, swap it. Perfect. Don't need a mountain now. And now if he attacks with this, he dies to the Sarkhan. And we can take control of one of his creatures with our role reversal. And he can't even use the Visionary. Not on the Kaya. As soon as I drew the mountain, it was over. It's kind of funny to say, but true, kind of. At this point, it looks that way. He would have to double proliferate to use this again, so I think I can just leave it be. Hitting for that damage is probably better. He's not blue, so he can't like bounce it to his own hand again. Oh, what did he get back? Vampire Opportunist? Oh my gosh, he's going to try and burn me out with that. Well, let's put an end to that idea. That was a good draw. Let's get back. Commence the endgame and Jaya's Greeting. Jaya's Greeting for sure. Commence the endgame also seems like a solid play here. We don't really want Callous Dismissal. What did we mill? He has a Sorin? Jeez. We milled Angrath, Sorin, Spark Reaper, and Death Sprout. Oh my god, those were... oh my... Those have got to be 4 of his best cards. That's unbelievable. Wow. Nice. Getting that W as soon as we hit red mana. That's why you should never concede. Because you will probably hit your lands at some point. And you just have to build up to a spot where you can win afterwards, and then you're set. Okay, playing against Kenny. Ooh, this is a good hand. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, we have both of our colors. That is pretty much my criteria for liking it a lot. And now it's got our best card. Okie doke. We'll just wait and see what happens. We will definitely block. Guess there's no reason for him not to attack. We are going to kill that. It's nice to use our mana on something proactive. We don't need another land right now. I mean, we would like one eventually, but maybe that scry was just incredibly greedy and completely silly. But that was before we drew another 5-drop. I was thinking we would want something to play next turn. You know what mechanic really snowballs out of control? Proliferate. You know what mechanic really snowballs out of control? Planeswalkers. Interesting to see them in the same set, not gonna lie. Hey, we have our Cyclops that can kill that. And we'll get rid of the chain. Chain, whatever it's called. Sarkon, the Masterless. Minus. Now this thing can't attack us. We're in great shape. Oh. Rats. At least we keep our dragon. Oh no, it can't attack us. Ha-ha! That is how justice works. Even with menace, you cannot face me. Try it. Make my day. Oh, that's not what you wanted to do, buddy. Oh, that's not what you wanted to do, Kenny. Kenny, Kenny, Kenny. Oh, that was not ideal for you, Kenny. He shall assassinate Angrath himself. And then we will play our Crunch. Because Crunch is life. Crunch are friends, not food. A hippopotamus? You don't say. You know what can trade with a hippo? A Crunch. That must look really weird for my opponent. We're going to play Commence the Endgame. I think that was the correct pitch because we want to ambush with Commence the Endgame this turn. And then we can Cyclops the turn after. Spellgorger Weird is not doing as much this game as those other two cards are. Creatures you control have first strike. Well, that's not cool. Not cool at all, bro. Bro. Looks like Lazotep Behemoth is going to take a hit for the team. Yeah, Potato Skis. I'm trying to make the most of this opportunity to be in an early access event and stuff. We're going to chump that for sure. We will amass for ourselves. How many instances? We have 1, 2 instance. That's a fail. We will attack with 1. I know, Sarkhan's so annoying. I played against it, and it was like the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my life, done in my life. So we'll just chump this again. We have good blocks for everything else. Ugh. Maybe we should just plus Sarkhan again. Finished off the Nahiri. Boom! Beating down on Kenny, who sacrificed his Shriek Maw, though we would have killed it with our 5/4 at some point. Dang. This deck is great. It doesn't have the Liliana shenanigans of yore, but, you know, not every deck can have 2 Lilianas in play multiple times. Oh, man. Okie doke. This is going up pretty well, I must say. I like this deck. We tend to lose the first round a lot, but then we like climb up through the loser's bracket, I guess. Ah, Werebear. I see how the 3s are not E's. Maybe it's Werebear. Oh, this hand is great. Commence the Endgame has been very impressive to me. I gave this card too low of a grade in my review, I think. Maybe it should be like a 4 or something, because like it's just a flash creature a lot of the time. I thought 6 mana draw 2 would be too slow, so maybe it's just because sealed is so much slower. But now we're in an ideal spot. We have the Visionary, we can hold up our counter spell. Our opponent's gonna have Domri again. Oh my god, what the heck? Don't worry, opponent. Sooner or later that will be ours. We will exchange control of that, maybe. There is some chance of that. Living Twister. Of course he has perfect mana. Watch him miss his land drop. That would be funny. Don't worry. This card's not insane or anything. It's just okay. We're not going to block, because then you can just pitch a land and kill it. Oh, man. And we want him to play like a creature or something. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay. Flux Channeler is going to be too slow this game. No attacks. We're probably just going to eat this with a massive commence the end game at some point, if he doesn't cast a creature or planeswalker here. Next turn, I think we will block it, because we want to make him waste his mana on that turn. This kind of disguises our instance. Not a ton. Like, I think our opponent knows what's happening, but it's a little bit at least. Oh, goodness. Let's get rid of Honor the God Pharaoh. Okay, this is great for us. We have 1 instant in the graveyard. Our opponent has 4 cards in hand, and we're about to ambush him with our guy. We have role reversal for things go south. We don't want to get too low. He still has lands in his hand? Very interesting. Yeah, I should have used it. We'll bounce that. Now we can counter it on the way back down, and we also get a 1/1 and all that good stuff. We can also... Oh, no, we can't because he'll just use that in response. Now we have 2 instants of sorceries in the graveyard. Oh. Create a 2/2, create a 2/2, create a 2/2. Sure. So you made 4 2/2s. We will kill 1 2/2. We will keep mounted on top. Now commence the end game. It's going to make a 6/6. No, it's going to make this into a 7/7. Eat dirt, human token, citizen token. How do you like that? And we can mutation the 2/5. Wow. I did not see that coming. Wow. That is a lot of removal used for that one guy. Okay. How many instances do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is great. I love it when I honestly love it so much when cards like this do this type of work. Like where they do like 5 damage because you've built your deck in such a way that they're great. Now he plays a big creature, I can roll reversal it. Yeah, not really the best, but yeah, I'll take what I can get probably. Kind of want to just mutation that, but at the same time I just kind of want to roll reversal it. And like pass. I just don't want to get wrecked by him having a planeswalker or creature that I can't beat. So I just want to hold him no escape the rest of the game, because other than that I'm in great shape. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, this is good. Next turn I can rescue her Sphinx and play this again. Let's just play the Visionary. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to keep my guard up. Keeping the guard up. Because he could have a very scary planeswalker or something. Hopefully he doesn't have one of those cards that gets better if you have extra B10 or more. Rescuer Sphinx has really impressed me. Okay, now we can just start looting away our extra lands. Sure. I think I'm going to... Okay, that's a good trade for me. We'll just make sure that never gets big. Then we will play our Dreadhorde Twins. Let the beatdowns commence. Next turn comes the crunch. Oh, yes. This is great. So we will take commence the endgame and roll reversal. Boom! Our opponent has had enough. Whew! Feels good, man. Feels good. Oh, yes. What is with this mastery tree? There's a deck they made called Wind and Rain? All these questions, so little answer. So few answers, I guess, is the proper English way of saying that. Well, well, well. I do want to say thank you again to Wizards of the Coast for giving me access to the early access event for free. That was really nice. And also thank you to you, the viewer, everyone who's tuned in right now and who's been tuned in all day. That's really cool, and I appreciate all of you for hanging out and enjoying some Magic. Oh, another great hand. This deck is just very good. Aderlar. Aderlar. Probably going to try and save the Callous Dismissals if I can. Tamiyo's Epiphany has proved to be good. Oh, yes. Die, Wolf. We're going to scry. We're going to find enough lands with our Epiphany anyway. Definitely don't need more lands. Getting rid of 3 lands is so good. We drew a land anyway. 6 is as expensive as our deck gets. We have already used that. Okay, let's use Augur. And then we can rebuy it with Rescuer Sphinx. Okay, we whiffed. Mogwoo could get a little bit scary, but if he puts counters on it, we'll just bounce it. Okay, no worries. The problem is if I bounce it, then he gets value from his Wanderer. But if I don't bounce it, then I don't get my value. I'm just going to get my... I'm not going to play it with the bounce. That's kind of crazy. If he'd waited a turn, he would have gotten me, but now I get him instead. I can just bounce his Maglu, attack him with all my guys. I can use Cyclops Electromancer with my after I kill that, I can start doing stuff to his guys. True. That's annoying. No blocks. I'll loot. Well, that's a good draw. Let's get rid of a Callous Dismissal. We don't need that many. Hopefully we draw land. Okay, that's not quite a land, but it will do for sure. Callous Dismissal will bounce that one. We will Jaya's Greeting the other one. And then we can use our Aw, Mowu has been protected. You will regret this. Okay, we'll keep that on top. He'll make another wolf. I'll kill his guy now. When you have the game locked up, having a counter spell is just really nice. No block. So I'm not going to use it quite yet, but killing Arlen. Playing Sarkhan and making a dragon. Trample. Yeah, okay. Gonna keep a 4/4 back. We have 5 instants, so this can deal 5 damage. I love this card. It's just so much fun because when you get there, you feel so rewarded, and it's not like broken because if you don't build around it, it's just a 5-mana 4/2. But like when you do, it feels like you get some nice value. It's so fun. I love that card. I love this card. Well, that was great. Hit him for another 9. I mean 7. Now he's at 9, so he's dead next turn. Play my Crunch. Have my counter up. Have a removal spell. Have a Bond to get it all back. Or to get like a bounce spell if I need one. Jesus, what? Well, that's a massive creature. Doesn't have trample, luckily. Good thing he can't put those counters on Mowu. Mowu is scary with counters. Let us pass to blockers. Let's just do that, just to be safe. I don't want to forget about a trample combat trick. Boom! We beat Adderlar. Oh, yes. Things are all working perfectly. All is going according to how I foresaw. Oh, yes. 5 wins. Can we make it to 7? Anyone that did leave a comment voting, feeling pretty good if they voted 7. This deck is so fun. I love this type of deck. Whew. Cherryberry. Ah, my friend Cherryberry. Oh my god, this is the literal hand we had last time. Maybe not literal. But I remember we had a Jaya's Greeting, an Erratic Visionary, and like 3 lands. This is great. Perfect hand. And an Epiphany. Tamiyo's Epiphany has done good work. Very good work. I love the artwork on it too. Opponent's on a mulligan. Poor Cherryberry. I feel like I always lose the first round with a deck, so I always think the deck's not as good as I thought it was before, and then it just performs really well. Pretty much how I wanted it to. Wow, this is a great curve out. We have a couple Jaya's Greetings. We have a Electromancer. Electromancer, as it's pronounced in some cultures. Even though we want double red eventually, we have too many lands right now, and we don't have any double red cards. So we know we'll get there eventually on the double red. So, especially because we have Tamiyo's Epiphany to scry so many cards deep, we just want to. I mean, Tamiyo's Epiphany is great. It has performed admirably every time I've seen it. It scries. It just gets you so deep into your deck. It finds you your best cards, and our opponent is mana troubled. Well then, don't really want Flux Channeler. I don't really want Contentious Plan. Honor the Godfair is not really great either here. So I guess I'll take a No Escape. But even that's not ideal. And we're going to start holding up the Erratic Visionary to loot. Never mind, he's dead. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh, there we go. That's like literally the best draw in our deck. I knew we'd find double red eventually. Because now he can't attack with his 1/1s because they die. He's like the hard counter to Vraska. Unless, of course, you kill my dragon. So I have 2 instants in my graveyard so far, so I can't kill it with my Electromancer. So we'll just do that. Plus Sarkhan. He will kill her. This guy will go face. Because there are some ways to like proliferate or things like that. So we just, and also that stops the creatures from getting counters if they attack me. So they can't really attack me. Yeah, them having first strike sounds like a problem. Also, that her just, my opponent, Nihiri just killing my dragon is also bad. Oh, we don't want to draw that guy. He's a bit slow. The coast is clear. The number of people, okay, this person realized, but the number of people that don't realize how Sarkhan's passive works is astounding. It's like, it does 1 damage. If he had attacked me, he would have just lost both his guys. Oh my gosh. That's why you gotta kill the dragon. Okay, we're 1 win away. We can get to 7 wins with this massively powerful deck. Oh my gosh. Drawing Sarkhan there to answer Vraska was so clutch. We did scry a lot of cards at the bottom. with Tamio's thing. Tamio's awareness or whatever it's called. So, definitely deserved to find it. Evil Cupcake. Wow, exact same hand again. I like it. 3 lands and a Jaya's Greeting always looks good in an opening hand. Jaya's Greeting is incredible. I'm going to say that's probably the best red common. The red and green are the 2 colors that I haven't covered for set reviews yet. So I don't know their cards quite as well. But hard to imagine there's a better red common than Jaya's Greeting. It's just so good. Even Scries. Oh, I love it. I love it. You get out of here, Crunch Wrangler. I've got your Crunch. Don't want that. It's just good to use your mana efficiently so you can not fall behind. We'll get the Flux Channeler out because the Crunch can't attack anyway. Oh dear. I really hope my opponent doesn't have removal. I should have attacked. No reason not to. Oh no. No! We're gonna have to bounce Kranko. Because we cannot afford to just let him run us over. Well then. That was a fine draw. Hopefully, we'll probably just jump the Kranko if he manages to kill our dragon somehow. I just hope he can't kill the dragon. Hopefully he can't kill the dragon. Bum bum bum. Playing Sarkon's definitely correct, because now if we Callous Dismissal, we can proliferate onto him and stuff. And he makes it so the Goblin tokens can't attack. Please don't attack with the tokens, opponent. It doesn't end well for you. Oh, please not the Domri card. Oh no. Well then, this is an uphill battle that we're not doing well in. Yeah, we lose. Rats. Oh man, Kranko just working me. Actually, it's more band together that worked me, but dang it. It's more like the hold the line. And then it didn't hold the line at all. And my opponent has 6 spells in hand. Oh, great catastrophe. If only the army was also a dragon. I think we do want to trade with one of the goblins. This way, if we draw on a mass creature, it makes a separate token, which is probably better for us. Crank goes back, and we're just going to concede this game. Whew. Was not expecting that. Thank you so much, Kyle PP4L, for the follow. I appreciate it. Man, I was not expecting the sound. Okie doke. Let's get to 7 wins. I just want to get to 7. I'm sure we can make it. Our deck is great. That was just Cranko running us over. Sometimes that happens with rares. We've done it to our opponents. We have definitely done that to our opponents. Machism. Machism, Machism, Machism. Oh, yes. Keeping. We're just going to play our creatures out. Get them rolling. It can die, sure. If they use their Jaya's thing on that, that's good for us. They probably should have, just for mana efficiency. Oh, they used Bleeding Edge instead. Yeah, that's better for them. Nice little bit of value. Ooh, let's hope we can get this W. Okay. We now have our Chain Whip for the first time. The Chain Whip Cyclops. Brother to Goblin Chain Whirler. Friend of the realm. We will have to use our Honor the God Pharaoh soon. Sure. Yeah, I knew he had that because he almost used it on Flux Channeler. Scribe to the bottom. This game is far from stable. Okay. So he can hit me for 3, so that's not a big deal. Why would you want to tap my mana like that? Nice. Okay. We're in business. We have our Crunch. We have 1 instant so far for our Cyclops. But Bond of Insight can now has a target, so we can confidently cast it. And then our Cyclops is going to be great. Well, that's a good card. Let's just cast Crunch. Our opponent will not expect it. The end game shall commence. Opponent has Grixis colors. That means they might have NicolaiBolas. Oh gosh, no, don't have it. Oh no! He's got the mana for it! Oh, thank God. Holy smoke, I was scared. It only costs 5 mana. Crunch is down. Please kill my Eternal. Please kill my army. Oh yes. That's what I like to see. Even though we have all this stuff, we still don't really want that land. just play this and bounce our Erratic Visionary. Well, well, well. If it isn't Liliana, Dread Horde General herself. God, that sucks. We were so close. So close to winning 7 matches. And that's when Liliana had to strike. So we need to draw land here. That's step 1. Okay. So we play land and pass turn. They attack, plus Liliana. We then untap, Cyclops it. Kill the Liliana. Thank goodness. They also have to have nothing here. Okay, and no counterspell. Ha, can't be countered. Get wrecked, noob. Okay. I have 2 instants in my graveyard. Hopefully no counterspell here. No! Rats. Well, there goes my Sarkon. Shoot. Well, now if I find a bounce spell, I can bounce Liliana. Arg, my plan was all coming to fruition. If only I'd had 1 more card in hand, this thing would have worked. That's game. Ah, we were so close. Unfortunately, Liliana stopped us. We've beaten Liliana once today, so that's already something. We also lost the game when we had her in our hand, but that's... Oh my gosh. Dang it, we were so close. But alas, so far. Anyway, that is going to do it for this sealed video. Thanks again to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring it. And I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to get updates whenever I post new content, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will talk to you in my next video.